Where Coach Doyle has been placed on administrative leave immediately while an independent review can take place. He and I agree that all parties have to have their voices heard.
The allegations against Coach Chris Doyle and the Hawkeye football program led to his firing, but then came a lawsuit, and taxpayers will have to help out on settling it. Good evening. I'm Andy Fales. Discrimination settlements are getting expensive for the University of Iowa. The latest comes with a more than $4 million price tag. There was also a settlement of nearly $7 million in 2017. That settlement involved discrimination lawsuits filed by former field hockey coach Tracy Griesbaum and former Associate Athletics Director Jane Meyer. The university also settled a lawsuit in 2021 over its decision to drop women's swimming and diving. The lawsuit alleged Title IX violations. As part of the settlement, the university paid $400,000, reinstated women's swimming, and added women's wrestling. Now the university has reached yet another settlement, this time involving a dozen former Hawkeye football players who sued for discrimination. Unlike previous settlements, taxpayers are on the hook for nearly half of the latest payout. All of these lawsuits have happened under the watch of Athletics Director Gary Barta. Political Director Dave Price joins us now. And Dave, State Auditor Rob Sand brought up the pattern of lawsuits today.
Right. Enough is enough were his words today. The pattern, he says, is why Athletic Director Gary Barta should no longer be on the job. Sand does not think taxpayers should also be responsible following another case of the university settling with accusers.
I can't imagine a private company that would still have someone at the helm after 4 discrimination lawsuits under that person's leadership. So to me, there has to be additional accountability there.
Now, the 2 other members on the state's appeal board disagreed that that should be a factor in their decision today. And those 2 other members approved the $4.175 million overall settlement. However, the state treasurer did add this as he explained why he supported the settlement.
Legal fees alone could exceed this settlement agreement by as much as $2 million should the case play out in court. Therefore, I'm going to do what is prudent and what is best in the interest of the Iowa taxpayers. I'm going to follow the law as specified, and I will be voting yes today. But again, I do encourage the university to re-examine the relationship with Gary Barta, Brian Ferentz, and others named in recent lawsuits.
He did not mention Kirk Ferentz in there. Now, nothing in the settlement says that head coach Kirk Ferentz or his staff discriminated against the former players. Ferentz's attorney sent us a statement that showed that Ferentz does not approve of this settlement. His statement said in part, quote, "I am greatly disappointed in how this legal matter was resolved. However, I am grateful for the many players, parents, donors, fans, and others who remain supportive of our coaches and program during this time." It goes on to say, quote, "The parties originally named disagree with the decision to settle, fully believing that the case would have been dismissed with prejudice before trial," end quote. Now, just as a reminder, Kirk Ferentz, his son Brian, Athletic Director Gary Barta, they were all dropped from that original lawsuit last month. So that set the stage for this settlement. That original suit asked for $20 million and called for the Ferentzes and Barta to get fired.
Yeah, this is a big mess, and clearly the university feeling like this might be a cheaper way to get out of this, settle for $4 million before the court costs and the time involved really goes up.
And taxpayers for 2, the rest of it, the university and athletics department.
And I think that's the tough pill to swallow for most people, is seeing taxpayer money go to this. Thank you, Dave.